Oh, what's going on, everybody? Here, welcome back to some more Foundry. So last episode we got some super amazing solar panel power going, and basically we are starting all of the sciencey stuff and getting things kind of spun up here. And today I'm hoping that we have a much bigger factory at the end, because I want to get these belts, I want to get this resource brought down over here doing the things. I want to get science stuff like automated. I want to get some stuff automated because I don't feel like we have like hardly anything automated yet, and we need to do so. So yeah, we're gonna get rocking and rolling on that. Hopefully you guys enjoy. If you do, like, subscribe, all fun things. So we currently are running on battery power, and it seems like we're okay because like we're losing this much, but it's not going down super quick. So I think we might survive the night without having to use our biomass burners, but I don't know, we'll have to see. So I did go ahead and I did make some conveyors. We've got we've got like 300 and something conveyors here. We can go ahead and make a bunch of conveyor slopes, but I want to go ahead, I want to start getting, like I said, I want to get that resource down here so that we can start doing what we need to with it. And then also I did want to talk about these a little bit because people were commenting and they made perfect sense. Is these basically act like the inserter, I think they're called inserters from Factorio, where they can only move like so many resources. So like imagine an arm going beep, 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 back and forth. So these can only handle so much. So if we want to increase the throughput into this machine, we need more of these and like split these and all that fun stuff, which is why we did unlock our distribution belts. So I'm hoping that maybe we can mess with that and get those things going. But that's kind of what's going on with those. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to start pre-planning some belt stuff over here. And I kind of want to look around the area because I feel like we're going to need like a large factory area. Like this is working for now, but it's definitely starter base status. But we're going to need like a big factory floor. So I'm thinking that we might go up to like, we need to figure out what level like most of this terrain is on, and I think we need to start putting down a bunch of foundations. But I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna do a little bit of stuff, and then I'll wait till it's daytime to come back because I know it's hard to see. All right, it's almost morning, it's not quite there yet, but I cleared out this area right here. I think we're gonna start on this level, and we're gonna work this way because I think it's gonna give us a decent amount without having to do too much clearing, but not super high off the ground, if you will. So I want to go through, and in this area, you know what, actually let's go ahead and let's start with a floor here. Let's just start with our first floor and kind of get an idea. So this is 38, so let's keep going this way. All right, so there's those. So what I want to do is I want to bring resources down here, and I think we're going to do all of our smelting and stuff down here as well. So we're gonna do like the iron smelting, we're gonna do the other stuff smelting as well, because we just might as well, right? Might as well. So we need to get an area for those two to get built. Now I'm thinking, because the mine obviously is gonna stay there and that mine's gonna stay there because like those are the only mines we have. So we need to think about having enough room for belts to pass and to, you know, get things from one place to another. Now I want to leave a couple blocks because like we're gonna need 2 blocks wide for the conveyors. Now I don't think conveyors actually have to go on the blocks, but I just want to have everything on a foundation anyways. So let's go ahead and let's get that. Let's get another second layer of these in here, and then these can be our belts if need be. I'd also like to have a walk area, you know what I mean, so we can just get around from one place to the other without having to worry about like crossing belts and stuff like that. Oh my gosh, I'm already out of foundations. How am I already out of that was like 200 and 300 foundations right there. Good gosh. Okay, so I was like, okay, you know what, oh, this area, I don't need these. All right, so there's those. Now what I was thinking is we're gonna go ahead and belt in that resource right here. It's gonna go into here, and then the first smelter is gonna be here, and then second resource is going to go on this belt right here, possibly. And then second smelter is going to be in here. However, I'm not going to have enough for this to be as long as it needs to be. So we're going to have to redo that a little bit. Or we're going to have to make more platforms. But first smelter is going to go there. Second smelter is going to go here. And then over here, we're going to probably have like maybe power generation or something like that over here for a little bit. Now, I know this area is also still probably small in the grand scheme of things. But we'll figure it out. Maybe I'll have my power area somewhere else. I might have to have like a whole dedicated area for power. Maybe we'll put power like up there or something. I don't know. Or we could put power up there. Okay, so I think this is where the second smelter is going to go first smelter, second smelter. Eventually we'll fill all this in with foundations, but I'm not super worried about it right now. And then from there, we're gonna have to have, you know, further on refinement. So basically we're gonna need to add more as we go. But I want to kind of get this stuff going. I want to kind of get stuff laid out, how it's gonna go in, and then we can kind of figure out how we want to place foundations, how we want to place machines and things like that. So let me see. You know what? Let me go ahead and get some belts in here too. You know what? Oh man, it'd be nice if we could run belts at the same level. But it looks like they have to go. They can't just float. Okay, yeah, they're gonna have to go in here. All right, so this one's gonna go like this. That's gonna be one resource, and then I'm hoping that there's eventually gonna be belt upgrades. And then this is gonna be the other resource, and then we should be able to pull basically the what are the loaders off of this belt into our smelters. So that should work. So really I could get that, bring this over this way, get it connected up over here, get our smelter over here. And then I do want to also try to have, I was going to try to have some storage. So I was going to have to try to have some storage for some bulk resources, but you know what? I don't think so. I think we're just going to have the storage for what is being crafted. So this needs to go over there. This storage needs to go over there as well. And we need to get that laid out. And then we can lay out what we want to start crafting and creating after that. Yes. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and start moving stuff as it is. I don't even care. We're just going to get going. We're going to make it happen. It's going to happen right now. We're going to get everything reorganized and hopefully redone here. Okay, so let's see. Where is this? I need this guy. Bring that on there. Let's go ahead and basically just put this like that. I want to keep as much room as I can. And then I want to craft 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll get 6 of those going. Why not? And then we'll go ahead and move the other smelter right there. Let's see. Let's go ahead and grab those. Put those there. So these are going to go building, building, building. And then it's going to go. Oh, you know what? Actually, let me take that back here. Let's move those. And then let's put these like this. Belt building, belt building, belt building. Like that. And then we'll get our smelter in here. Like this. And then those are hooked up to that first belt. Fantastic. Now, in order to keep things in line, we probably should actually go ahead and delete. We're going to do this with our belts. We're going to move it over by 1 and then continue it on this way. And let's go ahead and get 6 more of those crafted up. And then basically it's going to be the exact same layout as that one. Yeah, I like that. That'll work. Now, I don't even see what the rate is. What is the rate of items? 160 items per minute. And these are capable of what? 80 items per minute? Well, it's completely full now, but that's okay. Okay, so we need to get this connected up over here so we can start getting this thing going. Also, I need to get this connected up to our main grid so we can at least have things powered, because I do want to have things running. So we can't even select that right now. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get a foundation in here. And this is for our storage. We're gonna go ahead and put our little storage unit there. That way everything can offload into the storage unit. Let's go ahead and grab that. Well, shoot, I might as well take this stuff down. My inventory is like completely full. I might need to make some storage boxes here. Okay, so let's just place that like right there. And then I'm thinking We'll do that. That. And then we'll go ahead and get an output on here. We're probably going to need a couple outputs, but that's okay. Put those two belts there. If I could get back up here, that'd be fantastic. Let's go ahead and toggle that to outputs. Those are inputs. This we can be completely full. I don't even care. So that looks good. Let's go ahead and let's get this hooked up because we're going to need these plates in order to get things going anyways. All right, so now we need to get these guys. I'm actually going to move these a little bit, get this kind of cleaned up. Let's go ahead and let's do this. Let's get these moved down a little bit. So we'll go ahead and we'll run something like this right there, and then probably drill this out. And then we need to connect. I'm going to put both of those like right over here, right next to each other. So they're going to be like right next to each other. Let's go ahead and grab those. On a space and character inventory. No, auto sort. Destroy sand. Yes. Can I have him now? Yay. Okay. Are you kidding me? See, I have all this raw. You know what? I don't need the rawer. So we'll go ahead and put those guys right here. And then what I want to do from there is we're going to run like a belt going this way and connect it up to everything. But I want to try to make it look as nice as possible. I already have drone miners. Let's go and put those there. Oh, you could put those on? Huh. I didn't realize you could put those on the resource. What? Oh, you can free build. Interesting. Oh, that doesn't actually cover everything. We could always put one here and then one on this side. You know what? We'll do that. We'll put one there and then we'll put one directly across from it right there. And then let's go ahead and mine out this. I want to keep everything looking as like nice and clean as possible. Okay, so there's those two drones. And then for belts, we're going to run one belt like this. And then we need definitely some outputs here. I don't want to put them right here though. Yeah, let me go and dig this out. All right, then we'll have output. Grab some belts. And this is going to go this way, but then we need to start going up. So let's go ahead and get some vertical belts crafted. And then you know what? Let's just do this. Let's just take this straight up from there. Okay, so those are connected up. Let's go ahead and try out these vertical belts here. Grab those guys. Drag floor. Okay. Oh. Interesting. These are a little bit different. Okay. So it looks like they require what? 2? So it looks like we're gonna have to dig that out and this out because I want to make sure everything is like also connected here. Oh, we can slope up. Slope down, slope up. Okay. So there's that. Oh man, that's gonna mess with my stairs. That's not even gonna work. Oh darn it. Okay. Now, those don't carry power, do they? No, it says no power. All right, so that looks pretty good. And then we got to go ahead and get this removed. Put that there, grab our foundation, click those in, and then we should be good to connect these up. Ta-da! We've done it. My gosh. Now this should have power too. So I should be able to go ahead and select the plates. It says no power. How is that not connected to... This is all connected. Maybe you're not connected. Did that one connect it? Says no power still. Is our foundation not... Is there a break in the foundation somewhere? I don't see anything. Oh, it's right here. Is it good now? Hey, okay, so it's got power. Okay, cool. So we got that figured out. So now we go ahead and configure this to do plates. It still only accepts 6 at a time. Huh. So I thought this, you know what? I'm actually curious. Is it even going to this one at all? No, it's passing through. But are these even taking any in then? No. It's only like the last one's pulling anything in. Because I'm not getting any resources off of it. It's only this one that's even pulling anything in. Okay, so that one's pulling things in. I was assuming that they would both work. It does 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. Maybe it is working now. I don't think it is. I don't think it's getting anything any faster. I don't understand. Okay, so I'm not 100% sure on how these things work then. It's a loader. So I think that this just can't do... I just think you can't hold any more than this. I think that's just the fastest rate that it can go. So if we want more of these, we're going to need more smelters. Like if I want more resources faster, we're going to have to do more smelters, which means we're going to have to redesign this a little bit because I was designing it for one smelter because I was assuming, being how many inputs on this thing there are, that it would be able to, you know, smelt super fast. But I don't think that's the case. Yeah, nope, I don't think that's the case whatsoever. So we're going to have to redo this. So now instead, oh, this is going to be wild now. This is going to be completely different. So let me get my smelter here. Grab this guy. So it's going to have to be like this. Is that enough space for this? Yes. Okay, so essentially 2 of those, that's going to be my maximum. Yeah, that's going to be like essentially 2 of these is going to max load that. So if I want to get more, I'm going to need a lot more smelters. We're just going to get more smelters in here, like right next to each other. Okay, so here's the new layout. We've got 3 smelters. I don't know if we're going to be able to actually utilize 3 because I think, for some reason, I'm thinking that we have 160 production per minute with the 2 miners. But essentially, this is how we're going to be doing this. Is these are going to go into here, just like this. And then they're going to output onto this belt, like that. And we have to go through and select all those to be outputs. And then that's going to go into here, into the storage, and then we can add more smelters into here, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to I'm going to leave plenty of room for more smelters, and then we're going to have our new smelters for the technium rods are going to be over here, and we're going to build them this way, so that way there's plenty of room for expansion, things like that. But now should be able to go through and configure these, and I bet you we will see a lot more usage now, and we're going to be getting a lot more plates coming out too. Oh, darn it, I jumped off. Hey, see, there goes the belts. Oh yeah, we don't even have enough to run that one. Well, it's because this belt's full. Now I'm wondering, because these guys had a they had an abundance, so like when this runs out, I wonder if this is going to be able to add into like our current demand. So, but it looks like actually our belt right now is only capable of running 2 smelters full bore, and now we're getting double the plates, which is nice. You know what, let's go ahead and take these out for now, and then if this smelter's not even gonna be able to run, it's not. Okay, let's just go ahead and take this smelter out for now, and then we'll utilize this for the technium rods, and then I'll go ahead and take these out too. Perfect. Okay, so then we can go ahead and get these, bring it over here, and I am trying to keep everything nice and lined up here. So that one's gonna go there. Let's go ahead and get a foundation here and here, and then we can go ahead and bring belts. This is gonna go that way, this is gonna go that way, and this is gonna go in front of those, like so. And then we're gonna need another set of foundations here for our other one. And then I think for this side, let's go ahead and get this expanded out. So for this side, we'll go ahead and have our output right here, so that way they're kind of like next to each other. And we'll run the belts this way. Yeah. See, now we're going to get somewhere. And then once we get this all hooked up, all we should have to do is then go get the technium line, hook it up into this, and then boom. Oh, man, we're going to be getting so many plates, so many rods. It's going to be so nice. Look at that. We're already at 180, 181. I like it. Okay, so then get that hooked up there. We'll go ahead and make sure that this one is an output as well. This is going to be doing the rods, and then we'll go ahead and get another smelter in here. That should connect up everything nicely. That should work. All right, let's get our technium hooked up here. Let's get that being brought in, getting mass order or mass produced. How's this looking? Yeah, see, this is better. Okay. See, now it's filling in this empty spaces. And I mean, we might not even be producing enough to get 2 smelters going constantly, but we'll figure that out. So I think I'm going to start from the top and work our way down. Maybe I should just go down from like right here. You know, I'm going to try doing that. I'm going to try building it this way, as opposed to trying to follow my stairs, because I think my stairs are going to make it like impossible. All right, so we made it up here, and I think this is going to hook up just fine. We'll do that. And then I need my loaders. I only have one. I only have one loader. Okay, that's fine. And then toggle that output. Boom, there we go. Rocking and rolling. Okay, so let me go ahead and grab another loader here. And then... oh, shoot. No! That's not what I wanted. Okay, hold on a second. That's not what I wanted. I need this. I need the raw ore, not the belt, not the rods. Darn it. Hold on, we're gonna have to clean the belt off now. Put that there. Grab that. And deconstruct that one. Okay. That'll grab all the stuff that came through. Gosh, I was like, wait, what? That's not what I want to be doing. We want to get the mine here. That's what we want. Okay. Okay, so there's that. So now what we want to do, let's go ahead and let's do this. Let's get some foundations and we'll bring it in down here. And then we can throw a miner in right here. Oh, I don't have any. Let's make another one. Okay, so I want to put a miner in here to basically get this half done, and then we're just going to combine that into that belt right there. And then we'll grab a output off of this. There, and there. Okay, so that's going to work for that. And then we're going to need, I need another row of foundations. We'll do this, and then we'll hook this onto this belt here. Like that. Boom, belt, good. Okay. So now we have those resources going. So now I can race back down and make sure that those are all nicely done. I keep falling. It's hard to run down these belts. Put that there, grab this guy, take it off because this is probably full of those rods. It is. Okay, so now we've got the technium going. Oh, disaster averted. And then since we grabbed that, I should have another smelter. So we can go ahead and get the smelter in here as well. What? Structure's blocked by terrain or what? So confused right now. Why is it? Oh, I have it on free snap. No, I don't want demolition mode. There. Panel there. Want to make sure I leave one space. Put that there. Put that there. Make sure this is a output. Configure. Rods. Fantastic. Okay, so I could probably use another we could probably use another intake on this guy. Do I have enough for another intake? I do. Okay, cool. And there's our other intake. Okay, so now we have 2 smelters making rods. We have 2 smelters making plates, working wonderfully. Man, this feels so much better having all this stuff going now. Like an actual factory is being produced here. It's pretty nice. Oh, these actually cannot keep up, so we might need to get another one of those going. All right. So now that we have all that moved, we kind of need to move all this stuff. I think this lab is going to stay here. I think we're going to leave the lab here and put like stairs and stuff like that. I do want to move the solar area as well. I bet you we have a lot of plates. Beings that were producing so many plates, I bet you we have a lot. Oh yeah, look at that. We've got, oh man, lots of plates. Wonderful. And then we're going to be making lots of rods. That is also phenomenal because we're going to be doing all the sciencey stuff. Oh, wonderful. Now, I'd like to get the power stuff figured out. I'd like to get a good spot for our solar panels figured out ahead of time. We could put them up back here, but like, I don't know if I like that idea. You know, I'm thinking maybe we'll run power up here. It's not ideal to be right behind a hill, though. We could run the power on the hill. Oh god, it'd have to be way up here. Because like there's still a hill right there. You know what? I think we're gonna run power in this area right here. I think we're gonna run it in this little valley. Because it's relatively clean. I don't want to run it all the way up there, and we already have some like construction blocks down here. I do want to move it though, and the reason I want to move it is because right here is going to eventually get covered up by factory, because eventually this whole platform right here I think is going to work this way. So I think the power being over here is probably going to be like most ideal. I'm just gonna go ahead and get this cleared out a little bit here. I think it's like literally the only thing I need to clear out. Maybe this guy too. Probably some trees. So we've got some, yeah, that's where we're gonna put power. Oh my gosh, we've got so much to do. There is so much to do. Okay, power platform has been built, so we'll work on eventually moving power over here. I also want to go ahead, I made a bunch of foundation blocks. I want to go ahead and finish kind of making this looking like a little quarry kind of thing here, and then we'll probably put another miner over here. And since we have some more blocks, I want to go ahead and start filling in some basically just filling in the holes and stuff that we had. All right, so basically got this whole platform connected up. We have one solid platform here. I mean, this might be a little bit of a waste of platforms, but that's okay. Not worried about it. I want to make sure that I can like run around here and not fall through stuff. I started expanding out right here because we are going to have to start making our assemblers. Where are the assembler machines at? Or whatever. Assembler ones. So basically we're going to need to make machine parts, wire coil, and electronic components. Now we don't necessarily need all of those right now. I'm just going to have them set up so that way they're automated, so that way in the event in the future that we need them for something, then we can use them, because I know we need the machine parts for our tier 1 science pack. So I want to go ahead and just make sure that these 3 are automated, being made, being stored. Even if they're not going to get used for anything, we can just like have them stored, sitting there, so that way in the future if we need them for something, then we'll already have it set up. So yeah, but that is probably going to be the next episode, because that is going to end this one. Thank you so much for coming out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And again, this is Foundry. It's not available on Twitch yet, I don't believe. So it is running through itch.io. I'll have a link down below to the Steam page and the itch.io page. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. I'm having a good time. Now, again, this is one of those games where I think scale, I think we were thinking way too small, and I still honestly might be way too small scaled here for the factory that we're gonna have to make. So I don't know, we'll see as we go. You know, that's all you can do. You gotta learn and hope for the best. So hopefully I have enough room for these smelters. Hopefully we have enough room for more smelters here if we need them. And then there's other ores too. Well, not other ores, whatever this is, olemite, whatever that is. So I don't know, we'll have to see. And then yeah, it's this is gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to getting some research done. And like I said, once we get the assemblers going, then we'll actually get some like science packs being made and stored up, so we can do all the research stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. But thanks again for coming out. Hopefully you had a fantastic time. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video. Helps out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.